Hey, oh, excuse me. Let me get some water. Hey, my internet peeps and YouTube peeps. Back again for more. I wanted to say My Hero Academia. I'm like, it's not My Hero Academia. Uh, I wish I was reacting to that. I may react to season 4 when it comes out in like a week, 2 weeks. Not sure exactly when it comes out. I know that My Hero Academia is coming soon. Um, so I'm excited for that. But we're not here for that. We are here for Carmen Sandiego, season 2, episode 5. If you remember last time, we left off in Milan at a fashion show where Sarah Bellum and Lady Cleo and the bookkeeper uh, were doing, uh, they had gotten a hold of some mind control fabric in Greece and they took it to line hats so they could steal these. Like, this fashion show was like displaying some like Renaissance fashion that was worth quite a bit of money and they wanted to steal it. And so Carmen had to get to it first. And of course, Acme's agent, Argent, was on that case because they're still suspicious of Carmen at this point. That, oh, my hair is a mess. Sorry. Um, so they were trying to do that, except um, like Agent Argent's new partner. I don't know her name, but like they split up to try to protect the clothes or whatever. And so Carmen got a hold of Agent Argent and had Agent Argent help her secure the um the items. And so like when she makes the report, she makes it to the boss lady. And so like now they're considering like maybe getting her to join Acme because of this, and it clears up some of the things that Agent Argent was trying to tell the boss, that like Carmen's not really a bad thief. Like, yeah, she steals stuff, but she brings it back. Like, she only steals stuff because like somebody else wants to steal it for like nefarious purposes. So she steals it and returns it to its proper place, like a museum, or like if it doesn't have a proper owner, she donates the money to charity or whatever. So she's like an honorable thief. So um so they're trying to maybe recruit her now. I'm not sure how they feel about Shadow San, like her involvement with Shadow San still. Because that portion hasn't been cleared up as from the Acme side, and I'm still not really trusting Shadow San. I think he's playing the really long undercover game where like he goes so deep undercover that he doesn't let even his own operative people to even know that he's doing this, because he wants it to be successful. And he's smart enough to know that if he's in contact with Vile or whatever, then Carmen will be on to him. I think he wants to track down Acme and destroy Acme from within or something. So I don't know exactly what his motives are. I still don't trust him completely since he was a former Vile operative and he's kind of gone defunct, but I think he's like on a personal secret mission of his own that wasn't authorized, but I think he's still a Vile agent. He's just working so deep undercover that like no one knows what he's doing, not even the other council members. So um, I might be wrong. Maybe he is trying to redeem himself, but like I'm still just kind of suspicious. I just like it just seems kind of weird. So anyway, we'll get started, see where we leave where we're going to next. So we were in Milan last time. Let's see where we're gonna go this time. Do, do, da, da, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Sandiego. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Now, I seriously want a red trench coat and hat. Just because. So.
I like it.
We're at the water? Oh, yeah, they were going. San Diego. They're in San Diego.
The idea of even having a headquarters may be a little too Vile Island for me.
Come, the joint's wicked humongous.
Gotta be enough room in there for a bowling alley and a ninja training gym for our private sessions.
So they're in San Diego right now.
How's San Diego?
I'm feeling a little ganged up on at the moment.
I'm at your location, over there on the sunny west coast of California, eh?
Ooh, and Player can get his own room.
I have my own room.
I thought he lived in the cloud.
Nope. Though I am hearing voices again from the internet. And this time they're telling me Vile's all abuzz about some kind of racing prototype.
Racing? As in a car?
So they're going to Utah?
Race car.
Maybe it's a flying race car.
Those exist, bro. They're called airplanes.
Oh, remember our racer? She didn't actually fly, but boy, could she.
Room and zoom.
Booyah!
Okay.
I truly cannot fathom what possessed you to staff your crew with these unruly pranksters.
Oh, look who's suddenly taken an interest.
That is not what I meant.
Funny enough, it was our race car that brought us to Carmen.
Let us take you back.
Okay. So we get some
We are
backstory.
on the east coast of the good old US of A. Me and Ivy grew up in the south of Boston, or Southie as we locals called it.
Not exactly a hoity-toity part of town, though some kids knew ways to get quick cash whenever they needed it.
But me and Ivy vowed to use our superpowers for good.
So, bus.
And under the hood. Booyah!
Room and zoom. Lydia, our racer, was totally custom.
Big Sis pretty much built it with her own two hands.
Nice.
Me and my little bro moved up one
Race
race at a
system.
time, from amateur to semi-pro, working our way all the way up to the professional league.
And that day was upon us. The final race of the pre-qualifying season.
All we had to do was place in the top 5 to make it to the upcoming regional championship, to kick our racing career to the next level.
And
So what happened?
that prize money.
Okay, bro, stick close to the apron. It'll give you the fastest line, except here on the final hairpin turn. They call it the muncher. It has a reputation for chewing up cars and spitting them out.
Yeah, keep it to the outside perimeter. I got it, sis.
Excuse me. Are you two lost? Just asking, because you're a long way from the amateur track.
Meet Zach's nemesis, Trey Sterling.
Jerk.
Rich kid, daddy's boy, and all-around jerk.
Called
Should be
it.
fun, watching you race against real cars.
You dare knock Lydia?
You gave that shopping cart a name?
Forget about Trey. You gotta keep your head in the game, bro. You got this.
Yeah, I got this.
A little bit of racing nerves. Probably the dumb shit's probably gonna like be a dumb shit.
You're going the wrong way.
Huh? Amateur tracks back there.
Like, he could really even do that in a race. Got him all riled up like a dumbass.
Stay away from that hairpin.
Oh crap. He crashed. Man.
Hallelujah.
Fixing Lydia so we could get back in the game was gonna cost us some dough. So we went back to the guy who loaned us money to build our car in the first place. Shockhead Eddie.
Being that we were supposed to pay him back once we won our first race in the big leagues, you know, with the car we no longer had, Eddie suggested another way for us to get quick cash to pay him back. Strongly suggested.
Man. Okay, so they got...
Donut hole.
The joint was notorious for having the worst donuts in Southie.
And Eddie said for a place with 0 customers, it got a ton of deliveries, which meant the deliveries were probably money stolen by the mob.
Mob?
I don't know, Ivy. Racing was supposed to keep us out of crime, not drive us into it.
Maybe you should have thought of that before you decided to ignore my advice and crash our car. Look, bro, it's one job. We pay back Eddie and use the spare cash to fix up Lydia, then vroom zoom, we're back in the races. We can't give up on our dream. Not when we're this close.
Yeah.
Right. And besides, we're stealing from the bad guys.
Yeah. Stealing from the mob, apparently, supposedly.
Ivy, how do you see out of here?
Eye holes in the front. That's how.
Zach isn't too bright, obviously. Icebox?
What was that?
What's going on?
And that's how we met Carm. The end.
Yeah.
All that, and now you stop.
What?
We were all casing the same joint on the same night. The rest is history.
Or her story.
Her story.
It's a bit more complicated the way I remember it.
Huh.
It'd been a few months since I escaped from Vile Island after stealing the hard drive. I did some traveling.
While I did some decrypting, I discovered that Vile stole a set of printing plates from the U.S. Treasury. They were printing money whenever they wanted to, which means they had their own printing press. Just couldn't figure out where they were hiding.
The printing
I decided to follow
press.
a lead on a Vile front that had been receiving regular cash drops in the hopes of following the couriers back to their money factory and find the stolen plates. So, months of preparation were about to be put to the test on my very first caper as Carmen Sandiego.
Locked onto your position and security cameras disabled.
You ready, Red? Ready as I'll ever be. But someone's either doing a late night donut run or I have competition.
Other thieves? You steal from thieves?
Amateurs. They have no idea what they're stumbling into. Player, change of plans.
Already? We're only 5 minutes into your first job.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Who are you?
And what are you doing here?
You need to vacate immediately. It's for your own safety.
Please, she just wants the donut dough all to herself.
Yeah. Did Shockhead Eddie send you too?
Is it the mob? Trust me. Worse.
Worse than the mob. Secret safe behind the icebox. Yeah. Okay. And the cleaners are there. Interesting.
Holy guacamole.
Player, drop went down as scheduled, following breadcrumbs.
You can crack that, right, sis?
Come on. We're following that lady, following those breadcrumbs to the dough.
Okay.
For your own safety.
My keys.
Oh man, she ripped off his car. Rude.
I got this.
Jacked another car. Oh, truck.
Seriously.
Man, she crashed a car. Running light.
I'm a master thief without a getaway driver.
Can't help you there, Red. I don't even have my learner's permit.
Now we gotta. Huh?
Follow that van.
Bossy. They're taking 93.
There's only one place it goes. The harbor.
They've been printing money on a boat? No wonder we couldn't find the printing press. It's mobile.
And so are we. But I know it.
Player, I'm in
On the
position.
boat at the
Waiting for
harbor.
the cleaners to arrive to tell me just what I need to know about Boston Harbor.
Listen, we can tell you everything about our fair city.
What do you need to know?
In the early days of our country's history, when America was still a group of colonies under British control, colonists snuck aboard some British ships and dumped hundreds
Get
of
history
tons of
lesson
tea
on
into the
tea.
It was their way of protesting the British government, who'd been forcing them to pay high taxes on tea. They called it the Boston Tea Party.
And it was one of the key incidents that led up to the American Revolutionary War.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Boston is
History
not only
lesson.
about our history. It has the best ballpark in the world. That would be Fenway.
Fenway.
The best baseball team ever. Let's go, Red Sox. Let's go.
We also have the best clam chowder. Not red.
Not
If
right.
you like fish slop, ugh, give me Boston baked beans or give me death.
Just don't call Boston Beantown. Zach hates that.
As in, I really, really hate that.
Well, Red, their facts check out. Wow, you two really know a lot about Boston.
Whoa, that's gotta be more than enough dough to pay off Eddie and fix our car.
Heck, we can buy a whole fleet of cars.
You're turning to crime to fix a car.
Not just any car. Lydia.
I'll race her so we can get back into the regional championships.
Couldn't you get a loan from a family member?
Hey, could you loan me some?
Never mind. We're the only family we've got.
Yeah.
Understood.
So they don't got no family.
Time to follow that man.
It's for your own safety.
Oh, come on, Carmen.
Come on, bro. We can't let it take our cut of the dough. Ready? 1, 2, hop!
Hmm. They really are tied up in this, literally. What?
Val needs another presence in the good old U.S. of A.
Ah,
Since
Coach
we
Grunt.
keep printing that funny money so we can buy up some prime Beantown real estate.
Oh no,
Never,
no, Zach.
ever call Boston.
No. Oh boy.
Hola.
Hmm. Hmm.
Jackpot.
Stop right there.
Ah. Let's-
Black sheep?
I go by Carmen Sandiego now.
Black sheep. For your own safety. Put down the plates and leave. Now. And I will pretend I never saw you.
I told you. The name's Carmen, and I can't do that.
the
Seriously?
goat.
If you do not put those down, I will need to.
Always protect the face.
Man.
Here we were on a nighttime lobster run, but we got tripped up in this stupid rope.
Total freak accident, right?
You gotta be
More.
kidding me.
Black sheep? But I thought you did not graduate. She didn't. Ah, friends of yours? Good work, tying them up. I didn't. They arrived this way. The plates. Or mon ami El Topo throws your friends overboard.
Wait. Take them.
Hmm.
Throw
Man.
her overboard. I'm sorry, Black Sheep. Sorry, Black Sheep.
Interesting. The goat versus Carmen. It's always a fun.
Thanks for untying us.
Yeah, I need the rope.
She needs the rope.
A little help here, Muscles?
Sure thing.
Nice. She's good. I like Ivy. She's fun.
Something that retracts would be more practical. Maybe attached to the wrist for easy access?
Oh, Ivy? Chick, chick, that way.
Okay, just one more.
Sis, we don't want to let bad guys buy up prime Boston real estate, do we?
What?
Mhm. Dumping the rest into the harbor.
It's like our very own Boston Tea Party.
No.
Man, this is interesting. Ooh, right to the solar plexus. Ow. Carmen is nimble. Why didn't she get called the goat? Man, their rivalry is great. Goat versus the sheep. Ow. She's a little faster. Oh, smacked him in the face with the plates. Nice. And she wins. Nice.
So you're really going to return the money printing plates?
Despite appearances, I don't commit crimes. I'm out to take down a certain criminal organization.
Don't we have something called the police for that?
The police have no idea they exist, but I do. It's technically stolen. Get caught spending it, and the police could put you away for a long time. It's
For our own safety.
I just decrypted another set of data, and it's juicy.
Here's hoping my second caper goes more smoothly.
Once Eddie finds out that we didn't cook up the donut dough, he's going to break more than breadsticks.
We gotta lay low. Maybe even get out of Boston.
Claire, book me a red eye.
So, we were wondering, got any room for us on your next job?
We got a shark chasing our tail.
You did say you could use a getaway driver.
And they don't mind stealing from bad guys. So about this retracting wrist thing you mentioned.
I don't care if she's calling herself Josie San Jose or Monica Santa Monica. I will crush her for betraying family.
Man.
Her actions tonight were a fluke. How much damage could one girl possibly inflict against Vile? At the time, we had no sense of the scope of your interference. And now we do.
Catastrophic!
Oh, go boss! It's your birthday! It's your birthday!
What?
Yeah!
Though I question why they haven't yet returned to pursuing their racing dreams.
We're along for this ride now.
We'll get around to fixing up Lydia and paying back Eddie.
Someday. Hey, gang. I dug up more intel on that car. It's actually the world's fastest. And Vile's plotting to steal it during a racing event in Dubai.
Racing in Dubai?
Chartering you a flying car to the Middle East right now.
Steal a race car? We're back in our element.
Vroom and zoom.
See? An HQ would be wasted on movers and shakers like us.
So they decided not to buy the old place. Interesting. So this was a little bit of a backstory for Zach and Ivy. Got to find out how they met Carmen, which was interesting. I think last season I wanted to know how they met or how they got over, and we got the answer to that. They were after some counterfeit money, I guess. So, but they didn't know it was actual counterfeit money. Maybe they did, but they wanted it because they had a debt to pay off their loan shark, and so they could, because their race car drivers team duo thing, they got caught up in Carmen dealing with it, so they've been with her ever since. That was interesting little backstory. I appreciated that. They ended up not getting at HQ, which is probably a smart thing because having a headquarters puts them at way greater risk of being caught by Vile and maybe prosecuted by Acme, because they're not entirely on the up and up with them either. So I really like Ivy, though. I mean, Zach is kind of like the comedy elements, but like Ivy's the real braids, obviously. So anyway, until next time, laters.